Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Newsgram. Today's episode is dedicated to anyone who has ever taken on the challenge of finding fun and engaging activities for children. I mean, anyone can turn on the TV. I'm talking about parents, grandparents, and even babysitters that are brave enough to get the children in their care involved in baking, or building a volcano, or some other science experiment, taking a trip to the museum, or even building a birdhouse. These kinds of activities are not just fun, but they activate a child's natural curiosity, something Mamimo Chan says is very important, and one of the key things that she sees when interacting with children.
And when I interact with children, I see in them a lot of curiosity, a lot of wanting to know more and explore the world. And that's what I always incorporate in my teaching during my education year. And at the same time, I make sure that the children enjoy the process. So that is something that I weaved into the book to kind of give the children the curiosity of what's happening, at the same time to have the courage to explore the world.
Mamimo Chan is a mother of four, a grandmother, and an educator with over 30 years of experience. She's also author of Sue's Splashy Surprise, a pondering adventure, where pondering is a double entendre.
The title speaks a lot about what's happening in the book as well. A pondering adventure. It requires the making of a pond. It teaches about the capillary action of how we are actually taking care of the fish in the pond. But it's also a pondering adventure for Sue because she realized that at times she made mistakes along the way. And with that mistake, how is she going to actually save the day? So it is pondering in the sense to Sue because she has curiosity, she wants to explore, but at the same time, she probably understands now that she needs to have certain steps, instructions taken well, and at the same time to make sure that the fish are safe. So she saved the day with the adventure.
The wordplay in pondering reflects the book's blend of curiosity, learning, and family teamwork. As Sue and her siblings build their fish pond, they learn life lessons along the way, all while introducing young readers to science in a fun and accessible way.
I feel that in this very fast-paced society that we're in now, brought about with technology, we mustn't forget about the basic of family. Family is really very critical in how we grow up. And the polarity of growing up together in a family, but at the same time, giving the independence to the young children when they're growing up so that they make decisions and they actually will explore the world. They can have different experiences and they may make mistakes along the way, but that is part of their learning journey.
Mamimo's ideas about family trace back to her roots in Singapore. The book's illustrations are inspired by her childhood home in 1970s Singapore.
The illustration really is actually my old home, my first home. I had a photograph of that captured in the year of 1970s in Singapore. We don't quite see such homes around us anymore because we have developed very quickly over the past 50 years. And as a result, I want it to be captured and put in a book. I have a granddaughter now, and I would love that this book becomes something that is a legacy for the family. So my granddaughter will know that, that's how it has been during my grandparents' time. How we live, what is our home like, what does it look like around us. Yeah, so that's the illustration in the book.
In the drawings, you can see Sue and her family working on the fish pond. The illustrations, combined with the elements of childhood curiosity, family teamwork, and the kinds of traditions that turn simple moments into lifelong memories, are what I believed earned this book an honorable mention in the 2025 Reader Ready Awards and a winner in the 2024 American Writing Awards.
It was a very pleasant surprise for me. And I think it kind of encouraged me to continue writing and to try to bring delight to children as well as parents and grandparents.
I think curiosity is the real essence of learning, and whatever we can do to light that fire in our kids is time well spent. You may not be able to build a fish pond in your backyard, but you can read a book about it, and who knows where that will take you. You might be surprised.
I think for the children who are listening to the story, I hope that they can recognize that children are capable of validating their own feelings. They are able to make decisions, and most importantly, they have the courage to try new things, the resilience to learn from mistakes, and to share the love and tradition in a family. For the parents and grandparents, I really hope that we can validate the children who are growing up at different stages of their lives and allow the space for them to learn independence and decision making, giving them the space to even learn from mistakes.
That's a lot to get out of a story, but it's all in there. I told you, it was an award-winning book. I want to leave you with a quote from the author. She says, "Life lessons are the homework for the heart." And doesn't that ring true for all of us, no matter how old we are or what stage of life that we're in? So whether you're reading it with a child or using it as inspiration to build something together, remember, every small adventure has the power to spark curiosity and create lasting memories. Sue's Splashy Surprise, A Pondering Adventure by Mamimo Chan. Grab your copy today and start exploring. It's available now online at all the places where you like to buy books. I would suggest having a look at her website, adventuresbymamimo.com. MAMIMO. adventuresbymamimo.com. And that will do it for this edition of Newsgram from webtalkradio.com.